Hello, hello, hello. Been a little while since I was live. Been busy with school. Hello, hello, hello. Been busy with school, so I haven't had time to stream as much, but I did more my assignments today, so I figure, why not stream for a little while? We got time. That's my resin. Oh, look at that, we're maxed out on resin. Cool. Now, the beta update was today's. Okay, no, it was Monday. The beta was Monday for the third beta for 7.0 was Monday. No changes to Carl Traveler. Thank goodness for that. Better to have no changes than a nerf. I will honestly accept that. Some of these just aren't good. I'm gonna be honest. This one can stay. This one isn't bad. That can go. You can. Yeah, you can go too. Cause I know what's his face is gonna need some pieces like this. Not what I meant to press. Speaking of things that are off stream, I changed my build again, and now we're rocking this. This is a good piece. This is also a good piece, I think, and I think this one will be better though. But we'll have to see. I think this one will be better slightly because of the extra attack percent. But we'll have to find out and see. But there is a problem. We can't do this because we don't have the pieces to warrant it. We don't have enough gladiator pieces to make this work, meaning I would be forced to use this one and then the circlet, which isn't great, so you know, we're kind of stuck with this for now. But this is the build that I have currently. I did some testing yesterday night. For animal, the damage is like pretty much just non-existent. It's like a 300, because it went the DPS went from 30k to 33k, so it's not much of an increase, but I don't know if it's one that see the crit rate it takes a hit for the sake of damage, and I don't know if I'm like okay with that. What if I go with the crit rate circlet? What are we looking like? 71 over 209? Is that better than what I usually had with the crit rate build? Is that better or is that worse? 31. Something's wrong. Oh, I don't want it to. It's not the animal goblin. I'm like, wait, something's wrong here. 27, 22. We got you in the team. Hold on, this is the right team. I'm all over the place today. A little scatterbrain because birthday is in 2 days. Okay. Now we switch. $28, $80, $74? $74 isn't too low of a crit rate to have, I don't think. I don't think that's bad. I don't think 24 is like too low of like a crit rate to have. It's not terrible. Like it's not terrible. I'll check Hydro. Let's check my Hydro. Okay, let's check Geo actually. Geo, 75. Electro, 75. This Electro Goblet, which I think is actually better than the one we currently had. 71. Pyro, 74. Hydro, 68. Okay, so from my understanding, and the Cryo Goblet or attack, because I think just attack, let's see, attack stands. 76. Okay, so from my understanding, with this build at least, 64, okay, 74 over Okay, now with Traveler Signature, meaning I could go back to crit damage, right? 86 point over 208 plus 62, that would be 270, like 270 something, like 270. What's absolution? Oh. 53 over 252. Hmm? Is that right? Oh yeah, it is. I guess it would be right. Wait. Am I tripping? Oh yeah, because we don't have enough. Yeah, we're losing crit rate with this build. That's the problem with it. It's like my biggest gripe with it. We're losing crit rate. So I would be forced to use this one at least until we get like a better some better pieces, basically. Switch to Sandrone real quick. Speaking of Sandrone, let me just... Because I don't guarantee I'm going to get Alyosha at C6 right away, so...
Let's go stretch our legs while the flavors are mingling.
And then there will be Odette in the other slot. And again, if you get Alyosha at C6, then we'll, obviously do comparisons of damage, but... If you don't get him while pulling for Odette, or before his future banner goes away, we'll just have to compensate with Odette. With Escoffier, who is a C2, so we're getting a little extra crit damage from the cryo, I think. But I'm pretty I don't.
To look like his sister Marianne, or that he named me Marionette. The way I see it, these are simply the consequences of my birth. Does it bother you to look like your parents, or to bear their family name?
I don't know. I don't know. What the? Okay, we have some new voice lines, obviously. Is that a Lichpin? I'm trying to. I know there's a voice line about the Traveler Ender for Tui. Okay, this is interesting. The toy. Yeah, that tracks. Arlecchino, Rooster, Regulator. I'm trying to see. Is it locked behind? I guess it must be, because I know there's a voice about her just not wanting to trade blows with Traveler and says Naya if they can avoid it. But okay, we'll test this team out. Because worst case scenario, I can always just use this team. But like this build isn't bad either. I don't think. I don't hate it. There's a damage loss, yes, definitely. But the crit rate is like not being sacrificed for the sake of hitting harder. Is there like no difference? 71, 68. We'll have to test. Yeah, we'll do animal tests first. Okay, as you can see, I was doing Pyro chess. We will get to Pyro Traveler. Don't worry, we will get to Pyro when we get to him. Where's Nicole? Benny, Farzan.
I shall be your guide.
All right, let's do this. We're gonna boost our crit rate just to be safe. I don't know how much time did I put it for with the DPS test. I did do DPS test with Traveler not a little while ago. Let me check with my video real quick. Okay, 20 seconds. That's how long it was with the other animal DPS test I did before. I'm gonna assume it will be the same for all the builds. A lot of extra crit rate just to be safe. Okay.
Begone! Everybody stand! Gears of the storm!
Alright, let's see. How much damage we about to do? Highest hit? 100k. Not bad, I guess. What is considered.
Wind blade.
28k. Not bad, 28k. With Farah's on Riffle doing no damage because I used it before the session actually started. We gotta switch our build slightly. Well, whichever one is higher, that's one probably gets the. I'm pretty sure this one could end up being higher. Because it has, I think it has more crit rate. It also has higher attack stat too. But I can't make assumptions like that without knowing for sure though. So we're gonna switch. Let's see. Okay, this one has slightly higher attack, but less crit damage. Well, the DPS record they have to beat is 28,000, and the highest hit they have to beat is 100k. Let's see if they can do it. I think they can do it. Yeah, this 85 over 200. With the... I don't know for sure, but I think sucrose gives Veg Shred. I could be wrong. I gotta read her kit. I don't eat sucrose, but I probably will. But yeah, I think sucrose could work as an alternative. Not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure she works as like an alternative for Farazan. Okay. Let's see. 97. I think I know. Because the freaking crit damage is like lower. That's why. You say like I said, it's like a 3,000, like 2,000 damage difference. It's not really, it's negligible at best. The weird kicker we gotta worry about is Pyro, since they objectively have the highest multipliers out of any of the elements so far. Granted, Cryo could surprise me. Cryo has surprised me based on what I've seen so far. But yeah, we're gonna switch to an element that actually does damage. Not again, I said the other ones don't do damage. I'm just saying Pyro is like one of the more offensive focused elements. I mean, you could use him support, but I've almost exclusively used him as a DPS. That's just how I've played the game. Okay, switch 86 over 203. If we run around 86 over 203, we gotta switch our team first. Holy shit. Also, this team about to be changed to Yai, Odette, and Alyosha. And or Scarfier. Again, if we're not able to get Alyosha at C6 before his banner goes away, a Scarfier we're gonna just settle for. Which I don't know how much of a damage loss having Scarfier instead of Alyosha is. I haven't seen calcs for that as of yet, but from my understanding, because of Alyosha's nerf a few days ago in the beta, having a Scarfier C0 is like better for Sandrone, but we're not running Sandrone. This isn't about her, this is about Traveler. We will get to Sandrone when we get there.
Leave me alone.
Okay, we don't need to use courier food, I don't think, but just in case, because the game likes to, you know, get us to play jokes on me. Actually, how long did I have that one there for? Hold on. Because I want to make sure this is as fair as possible for both builds that they'll be testing. I want this to be as fair as I possibly can make it. Okay, so we'll put it at 20 seconds, but we'll stop when it gets to 13 seconds. Or we just set it for 32 seconds. We can do that too. Would that be enough time though? We'll have to find out. Yeah, we'll only use it once.
Teamwork is strength.
Be enough time? I don't know.
You two.
Well, we're to find out. Wait.
A new dawn rises.
931. The DPS is 164. Which is still a lot, I think. I mean, I do have a C5 lobby, so that definitely is helping a bit. I'm not gonna, that's not, you know, definitely impacting the damage a bit, but, I don't know, Travelers, this version of Travelers, the only one actually managed to have, like, well, no, Hydro hit close to 100k DPS, I think. Yeah, Hydro is, like, on the cusp of 100k DPS, at least mine is. Others probably wouldn't be, but, because, you know, Hydro is as good as an element, kill-wise, but... Now let's switch our build to this one. 64 over 218. 65 over 218 if you want to round it. So it'd be 74. And with the weapon, signature weapon, which you're getting in like a few weeks, like what, 4 weeks, give or take? Okay, let's see. We have to use crit rig food because I'm not taking any chances. I'd rather not spend hours of my life trying to crit. 13. Use it twice. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 1.
Everybody stand. Lolling.
Alright, Traveler.
Blazing light.
Nuke. Did we get, I don't know if we got the pyro off. I'm not 100% sure. 167. Yeah, like I said, the damage isn't really impactful enough for me to feel like I need to switch. Well, yeah, it's like a 164. Yeah, it's like a 3000 DP. 3000 DP. Can I not speak? 167 versus 164. It's like, yeah, it's like a 3000 DPS difference. I don't know if that's really worth changing, you know, my entire build setup. Because against Kasortov, the nuke damage is actually lower, so I don't know if it's worth changing my whole build setup over. Even if this flower is like, I think the best flower I think I've rolled in my life. It's like one of the best ones I think I've ever had. This one is all, I mean, this one's solid too, but I'm keeping this feather on him. I don't care. The feather's staying on him. Can I make this work though? Yeah, we can. So it's 79 over 209. But slightly less crit rate. Okay, let's see. 2952 versus what? 2913. And if I go for one with the crit damage circlet, well, how are we looking? I don't know if I feel comfortable with that, honestly. We switch my goblet to say, let's say Hydro. 73 over 220. Okay, Dendro, my Dendro goblet has a lot of crit rate on that. 85, that's okay. Animo, 79. Electro, 76 over 206, not bad, not the worst. With Geo. I think I passed Geo. Oh, no, here we go. Okay, let's see this build. The record we want to beat is 167. If it's higher than 167, this could be the build that's gonna go into cryo drops. But even on cryo drop, I'm gonna have to keep farming for different builds to accommodate for that weapon because the weapon passive makes it so we don't need to worry too much about crit damage or crit rate. No, I'm thinking about it. 10. I'm not taking any chances. 99% crit rate. There's no reason why we're critting here. If we don't crit, I'm gonna have say very bad words.
Get to work. You two. Time to.
Wait.
A new dawn rises.
942. Okay, it is actually worse than the other builds. Both for the DPS and the highest hit. Yeah, it is actually okay. Yeah, this is worse. This is like actually the lowest damage. Actually, wait, hold on. I think okay. I think I made a mistake somewhere. Hold on. Run that back.
Going in. Bring it.
Okay, get the red shirt going.
Eat Lolling. Eat Papa.
Turn it into a nice soul. Wait for the cryo. Okay, it was worse DPS this time, but okay, yeah, 940. Yeah, this is slightly better than the other one, but nah, I don't know. Because the build I usually have is, I think it's like a decent balance, but I don't know. Because we have to remember, meaning using this build would be actually a decrease. So what if I did this and then went with something? What if I go with this? How are we looking now? 54 over 2, 53. Is this? No, okay, I'm tripping. I thought it was, okay, never mind. What different is it from the nuke build I have, which is this? This is like the old build I have with the nuke, but this isn't really effective for like consistent crits, so I really had to change it up. Yeah, I don't know if the damage difference is like worth changing my entire build setup over. That's the thing. Like this one is really good. I like this one a lot, but I mean the game thinks this one is better, so I don't know. I literally can use the one Skirk has it. I can't use that one. This is what the game was gonna go with, but I feel more comfortable with this one. 30-40 attack. And when we have the when we have the weapon, this is just 98.2. And again, if we add the 62 crit damage to the 196, 258. Yeah, I don't know, they're looking good to make it traveler viable, and I'm not complaining. But we don't get the crit damage passive until C2, so there's probably got to be some explanation behind that one. If I had a better crit damage circuit from this set, I feel like I could actually run what I want to run, but I can't do that. Actually, let me cook. Wait a minute. 48 over. Okay, no, this might actually be worse. 48.1. Okay, don't I have a better flower? Sanjone has one, and Miko has the other one. I don't have too many good flowers from this fucking set. This one has like no crit damage on it either. I mean, no crit rate. Why did I say crit damage? Silly. The crit damage circle I got is here. It's not that good as you can see. I guess let's test it out. Just for the sake of humoring the idea that this could somehow do better than 167. Because that seems to be like the record for like the crit rate circlets or whatever.
Everybody stand! Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf!
By everlasting flame!
See now, it is better damage, but like we gotta see the crit rate. We gotta see the damage with the crit rate directly now. I feel like we have to. It's only fair. We have to see it with the crit rate directly. I mean, on the plus side, if this ends up being the Traveler's build, Crash Traveler's build, they just keep these two on them and then just go from there. I could do that. I could do it too. Let's see. 50 over. Oh, okay, so 60. I forgot the freaking buffs don't work for some reason under and not in parties or whatever. 68.7 over 69 over 221. Not bad. Let's see. I don't know if this is gonna be better or worse because for the crit rate circlets, the damage, the highest we hit was 167. So if this build somehow beats that, this could be the build I go with. But again, I'm not trying to do more testing than just the DPS dummy. Okay, let's go.
I'm going in! You two! Time to...
Blazing light! A new dawn rises!
Like a 2,000 increase in DPS. I don't know. Because again, we won't be critting as consistently if we go with this build. That's the problem. But let's see. It doesn't get good sort off. I feel like I have to. 48. Reading energy first, so go pivot to the corpse.
With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
You will.
Adventure time! Everybody stand...
Hear the prophecy!
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf!
Honed in flame!
Get out of here! Bring it!
So the crowd took too long to apply, and by the time the Bennett circle disappeared, the crowd applied, and I knew. Take two.
You are but another fool!
Never mind, because it doesn't move. Someone is dying because I don't know how to really deal with it. Also, just makes the freaking testing longer than it needs to be because he likes to vanish after they do that move.
You will.
See, it's better.
We go.
It's better for me to ice somehow get hit. We don't gain the Petra buff because wait.
By everlasting flame.
I don't think you crit, and if you did, I didn't see it. Okay, so we for sure didn't crit because we didn't even hit 1,000,000 there, so that's definitely not supposed to happen. This boss is like basically a boss where you'd want to bring the MC into, but because we did something wrong, and as a result we didn't crit. I don't know what we did wrong. I'm trying to figure that part out, but we didn't crit, so gotta do this again. Until we do crit. Only then will this testing, you know, be sufficient. Let's see.
We go, everybody, stand.
Shalom in. Granny.
You two. Time to.
MC.
Golden flame.
Wait.
A new dawn rises.
1.6 forward. Loki, we need more bosses that just buff the Traveler for no reason. Just, just for funnies. We need more bosses like that. Like, it's just Naya. There used to be a boss where if you're using Cryoms, you get like a bunch of extra buffs or something. I don't know. I don't see it happening again. I think because Power was like a special case scenario where it was like it was story locked. So I think it's not gonna happen again. But it could with, full power Traveler when they get their original powers back and all that. What the fuck? Is having a higher DPS worth losing crit rate for though? Because I did a video a while ago and general consensus was for me to use this build. That was like the general consensus for me to use this build. No. It was it was this. This was the build that people wanted me to use. The game wants me to use it too. 185 were. I didn't see it. What's the DPS value with this build again? I already forgot. I'm not kidding. I already forgot. We gotta check it again just so that I can know like how my Pyro MC is like standing. Let's try, okay, let's just try 20 seconds, but we're actually gonna do the full 20 instead of just stopping at 30 seconds because I don't think it's fair to, let's just do 20 seconds and Nice Old Blessing shouldn't go away too quickly. Let's see. Bennett. Shalom in. Traveler. Nuke. 931. Yeah, when the Nice Old Blessing goes away, that's when the DPS has to stop. 137 DPS for 20 seconds. So like 140 for one around it. DPS graph. Like 170. Okay, but like which do I go off of? Like, is it 130 or is it 170? I'm not sure which one I base it on. I mean, the highest peak we had was 170. $931, 137 DPS. It's not bad, I guess. I mean, apparently Cryo C2 is gonna be hitting like slightly higher than this with the signature, which I'm so excited for that freaking weapon, man. don't know why it took so long to give Traveler an actual signature weapon instead of just random 4 stars or a 1 star, but you know, better than ever. I'm not gonna complain, but I'm just happy to actually, you know, taking Traveler seriously over the last 2 years, because the switch up from Fontaine to Natlan to Nocra is actually needs to be studied. Because we had people calling Traveler a fraud, cameraman, and all that other nonsense. Now it's reversed. Now people are mad that they're doing too much. What? You can't be mad when the MC is, you know, doing too much, but you also can't be mad when they aren't doing enough, you know? Also, wait, did we get the melt? I don't know if we got the melt. I think we did, though. I want to say we did, but I'm not 100% sure. 151. Okay, it is higher. This build is better. But that's why I think this build is probably better for me to use, I think. Even if the other build is like, you know, soul damage is like, what, 3 million? It's a lot doing 9% of the damage. Betty should only do equal amounts. Actually, no, Betty has... highest it was 1 million. DPS is 150. Not sure from Cryo. Oh no, Cryo MC SE2. Apparently, from calc I've seen earlier, like a little while ago, they have a DPS of like 142. SE2, R3 with the weapon and everything. So, you know, do I can't speak. Do that info as you will. Oh. Wait, whoa. Can I style my guy up a bit? Hold on. Wait. Where do I go to change my fit? I forgot where to go. Where do I go for that? Oh. That's not what I pressed. I was using this set. What is this one? Oh, this one isn't bad. It's cute, I guess. I do like this one a lot, though. It gives a very regal feel. This one is... Why is my hair blue? This isn't canon. Why is my hair blue? I like this one, actually. Okay, where's my hair? Because my hair is not this color. I could just choose the drip I have. I mean... yeah, crafted, I guess. We gotta change our freaking hair color, though. Because my hair is not this color. Oh, there we go. You don't have like a black option? My hair isn't really on any of these colors. I mean, I like the color, but this is like more accurate to me, I think. Just the color needs to be a little darker, like the shade, like the hue of the hair. I guess I can't change the hair color. That's my outfit. Okay. $151 DPS for I think 150k DPS is decent. I don't think it's bad by any metric. Granted, I'm not a whale, so some people probably have better damage numbers, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. I'm not gonna be too fussy about it. This build probably gonna be one I go with for Pyro. And with the signature, this is extra crit damage on it, which means in theory, our DPS could be higher because we get an extra 24% attack when we hit an enemy for 8 seconds. And the crit damage passive is just always there, just always active. So it's a free 42% crit damage plus the extra 33.1% crit rate. Statistically 43 because again, this little doohickey. 10% crit rate. I can't wait. There was one more thing I want to do now. I forgot what it was though. I guess we could try to get some artifacts, and any we don't get, okay, we just trade for tenacity because it seems that a Scarfier would need tenacity rather than the skulls that I currently have on her. So instead of farming tenacity like a normal person, we're gonna be trying to farm pieces for Fire MC. I'm just set because I'm a master person. I hate myself. Alright, alright. Also, another thing I've seen, people like to call all the traveler forms mid, and claim Denjo is the best one. When Pyro, I think Pyro objectively, like even most people who don't use travel can agree that Pyro is like the best one. Like I think in like a classic Denjo in terms of like support capabilities. Granted, Crime, you gotta freaking throw all of them out the water. Of course, it's not good. But we keep moving. Maybe I gotta use Sandrone, actually. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Because this is her set, you know? So maybe I gotta use her set. Maybe I gotta use Sandrone here. Maybe that's the method here. Why is Scarfia here? I actually don't remember why I put Scarfia. Oh yeah, I put Scarfia because I don't have my Chi-Chi and I refuse to build my Chi-Chi. Like I could just slap some bullshit on her, but I don't want to build my Chi-Chi respectfully. I really don't want to build Chi-Chi. I know using our burst is probably going to be a point here, but we didn't have time to do it, so. Yeah, she's really strong. And like, the thing is, her team isn't even complete because Odette isn't available to own yet. Animal, it's terrible. Let's see.
Right now, right here.
Pinnacle of excellence! Off to the freeze!
Ow. I'm like stuck between the two of them.
Come on, keep up.
Let's see.
What a joke. Ha! How tiresome.
I do feel like Stellar is like a little bit more fair than what Lunar was trying to be. Because Lunar didn't basically put a lot of characters who are in retirement just out of. Okay, we didn't get anything. Okay, we didn't get anything good from that. I'm not surprised, just disappointed. Which means we need to farm tenacity. I believe tenacity is what it's called, right? Tenacity, the set that gives you extra attack based on tenacity. Let me just double check because I want to make sure I'm actually right about this. Hang on. Let me just. Okay, so tenacity is open. I mean, like I have a signature, so that works out for me, I guess. Let's see. That's not helpful for her. That could work for her actually, because I think her healing skills with her attack that could work as like just a story piece, I guess. I'm not building her as a healer, so that doesn't really help me that much. Okay, but we need to. This is the build she has on her currently, which is okay. So tenacity is a good piece for her to have. Farina's piece would be better for her. But we'll see. We'll see. This piece can work, I guess. This piece could work, I guess. What? Okay, attack percent. We need attack percent here. Okay, let's just roll this one and see what we get. A lot of energy, so at least the burst has like a lot of uptime. I'm not mad at that. Attack percent is what we need. That's what her healing skills off of. I don't think we have to worry about buff skills off of. That's not what I asked for. Avoid the defense percent. That's all you had to do. Let's see. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not bad. Apparently this one is actually better. We'll hold on to it. Yeah, we'll hold on to it for now. Meaning, okay, we still gotta farm more tenacity pieces for her then. Because the runs Farina has currently, they would not suit her at all. Like, they would not work with her build. Actually, let's see. There's the only thing that would need to be changed. Wait, no, why? This one is fine, no? What the f... Oh, so she's still at level 90. How? Oh, because I literally can't... Oh, never mind. Okay, level 90. Cool. Raising her, I'm not using my thing on her, respectfully. Would sit... The would sit... I can't pronounce that freaking weapon's name. But she is level 90 now. Scoffy is the only one that's not level 90 yet, which we will... I think we'll do that tomorrow. Oh, that's why I didn't want to bottle it to 90. Also, we literally can't. We don't have enough EXP books to even do that. So even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. A quick little short stream just to briefly recap what we know. The last beta, well, should be the last beta, is on the July 20th. And if Cryo Traveler is left unchanged, we're like actually looking at the best version of Traveler we have gotten so far. Not getting full power because full power still exists. We still have to wait for that, but that probably won't be available till like later down the line. But you know, anyway, thank you so much for watching. If